I call my brain Becky because it's a third party. It's not me. You have to understand this. One of the biggest challenges in the modern world is that we think that the voice in your head talking to you is you. It's not. If it was you talking to you, why would it need to talk? There was a study actually in MIT in 2007. They put people in MRI machines, they give them word puzzles, and they measure the activity in their brain. And the problem-solving areas of the brain would light up as long as it is needed to solve the problem. And then when the answer is found, listen to this. The verbal association area of the brain, the same area I'm using to talk to you right now, starts to light up for up to 8 seconds, and then the participant would know the answer. Your brain finds the answer, and then it's freaking talking to you. It turns the answer into words so that you understand it. Your brain is a biological function. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I go to the bathroom, therefore I am. It's another biological function, but for some reason we say, I think, therefore I am. That brain, I have a deal with it. Becky signed an agreement. And the agreement is this. There are only 2 types of thoughts allowed in my brain. My brain is allowed a useful thought if it's going to hurt me, or a joyful thought. One of the struggles of losing a child is that your ego as a father attacks you very heavily because your ego is to protect him. So my ego started to attack me severely, like viciously, telling me, you should have driven him to another hospital. So the 4 hours after Ali left, the only thought in my head was, you should have driven him to another hospital. Constantly. Until I told my brain openly, I heard you. I can't go back in time and drive him to another hospital. Can you give me something I can do? A useful thought. A useful thought. Until Aya came and said, hey, he had that dream. And then I had the idea of writing his model and so on and so forth. So that's a useful thought. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write what he taught me, I'm going to share it with the world. It's a useful thought. The other part of the agreement, so I said 2 thoughts. One is useful and the other is a joyful thought. No lying. Look at me, beard, bald, manly, right? I cry once or twice a week. There is a specific pain right here, bottom right side of my heart, that I always feel when I miss him. Every time I feel that pain, my brain is telling me Ali died. Very painful thought. When I think Ali died, I think of what happened. I think how unfair. I think of the last moment where I hugged him in the intensive care table and so on. And I learned very quickly to say, yeah, brain, you told me that around 16,700 times before, but Ali also lived. By the way, we didn't plan for Ali. We didn't plan for Ali. I was given 21 and a half years of absolute bliss, a blessing that I didn't ask for. As a matter of fact, if I had been asked, I would have told my wife, let's delay a little bit. Then shows up this beautiful angel in my life for 21 and a half years that makes me the person that I am. And my brain chooses to say Ali died. No brain. Ali absolutely lived. We played video games together. We laughed together. We hugged. He taught me things. We had an amazing, amazing journey. And that's what I choose to remember. A joyful thought. If it's not going to be useful, don't hurt me. That's the agreement with Becky. And believe it or not, every single one of us has that choice. Every single one of us is able to stand firm with your Becky and say, that's it. That's it. Don't destroy my life. This is stupid. Don't waste my life. Either give me something I can do or give me something I can think about with joy.